Hi, I'm Carleen. I'm the founder of Gut Health Nutrition, and today I'm sharing with you a recipe for breakfast. Breakfast can be really quite tricky on a gut protocol, and if people aren't really into eating eggs, then what else is there? So this is a chia pudding, and it is so handy to make ahead of time. Another reason why I keep jars on hand. Any jars that I've used for other things, I always wash them and keep them set aside for just this purpose, because we can make up several days ahead and actually just have them in the fridge and you can grab and go. Also really handy for a little snack or a pudding for after dinner when you're still feeling a little bit hungry. Any of those times it's there ready to go, you can just grab it. Chia puddings are so good because they've got that beautiful chia seed, which has got that mucilaginous soluble fiber property, but it also has insoluble properties as well. So it's going to do all the soothing in the gut lining, but it's going to inoculate with that little bit of insoluble so that you build more variety of bacteria. So not only is it going to be delicious, but it's actually going to be doing all the good work for your gut health as well. Let me show you what I put into it. So the ratio for a chia pudding is just 1/3 cup of chia seeds to 1 cup of milk. The milk that I recommend for my clients on a protocol is either a nut milk, including macadamia nut milk. I don't recommend almond milk because it is going to be high in amines and it's going to spike those amines in your gut. So I recommend macadamia nut milk. If you're making it for coffee, I get the barista style, but you want to read the label and make sure it is under 6 in 100 for total sugars. So this is 4.2 grams of sugar per serve and 1.7 in 100, so that's low enough. So reading labels is really important. The other milk that I think is beautiful for a chia pudding is a coconut milk, and this is one that I found that has just got the coconut. So I grabbed my glasses just to check. Yeah, it's coconut milk, coconut water, and just natural stabilizers, organic guar gum and organic xanthan gum. So this is going to be really creamy and delicious. If you're sensitive to all milks and you're making something like a chia pudding, use a coconut water. So I went to grab the coconut water and my glasses just to be sure. Coconut water, 100% coconut water, total sugars in 104. So it's going to provide a little bit of sweetness, but it's not spiking your blood glucose. That's still within the limits. And it's going to keep the pudding a little bit lighter. You can always use coconut water in cooking instead of any of the milks, and coconut water in smoothies, etc. It adds more nutrition because there's more minerals in coconut water, and it adds just that little bit of depth of flavor with that sweetness. So it's a good thing to either use a combination or just use straight coconut water if you're particularly sensitive to the milks. So this is a good alternative. Okay, so far we've just got the chia seeds in our jars, but this is an opportunity to maybe add other things. You can add other seeds if you're wanting to really build some complexity in the types of fibers. So we could add some flaxseed. This is where I would add ground flaxseed. So you're actually getting some of the nutrition from within the flaxseed, including the omega-3s that are found in flaxseed, or you could add in other seeds or add in other fibers, and you can also add in any other powders that you might be consuming as part of a gut program. So for some people, we prescribe some glutamine, and glutamine is a wonderful amino acid, the most abundant amino acid in the body, and it actually provides the nutrition to heal the gut lining. So if you're consuming glutamine, you can actually put your dose of glutamine needed into your chia pudding as a way of not having to take another powder. And of course, with the glutamine goes the psyllium husks, and those two together actually bind to the lining of the gut and actually deliver the glutamine to the gut lining directly. So that's a wonderful combination and can easily be put into your chia pudding. That's a sneaky little sneaky little twist. The other thing I like to put into my chia pudding is either one of the collagen peptide protein powders, so a vanilla, that again comes within the range of the sugars because they've used stevia for sweetener. So either a scoop of vanilla, or if you're having chocolate because you don't have particularly high amines, I do recommend this collagen protein powder. The dark chocolate is absolutely delicious and it provides a beautiful, rich flavor of chocolate into your pudding, but don't have chocolate every day because you'll be spiking your amines there. Or if you just want to use the milk without any of the protein powders and keep it really simple, you can use just 1 or 2 drops of stevia liquid. And this one's butterscotch flavor. There's a few different flavors, but a little goes a long way. You don't need very much. So I'm going to make one of each today. I'm going to make one with the stevia liquid, one with the vanilla, and one with the chocolate. Okay, into my first one, I'm going to put my dose of glutamine that I need. This is a white powder and is one of the many white powders that people might need to consume as part of a protocol. It also comes in a tablet form, but the powder's easily absorbed. So my scoop of glutamine into that one, but of course with the glutamine needs to go the psyllium, which is another type of fibre, and psyllium is non-fermentable fibre and very high in soluble fibres, so very soothing to the gut lining, and is not going to stimulate a whole heap of bloating because it's non-fermentable. It does have a little bit of insoluble, but it's mainly soluble, and being non-fermentable, it's not going to stimulate any bloating, etc. Into the next one, I'm going to put the vanilla protein. It's going to be hard to make a choice which one I want, depending on the day. And I'm going to make 1 chocolate. Okay. Into the chocolate, I'm going to put some golden flax meal. So this is flax seeds that's been mealed up, and of course it's got a beautiful golden color because we're getting the nutrition from within the flax seed as opposed to just the seed. And into this one, I might just keep it plain. Now this one didn't have any of the collagen powder, so it's going to be not very sweet, so I'll make sure I put the stevia into that one. I feel like I'm doing an experiment here, and of course if you are making them, you might make them all exactly the same so that you're having the same pudding. It doesn't matter which jar you grab. Into each of these we want 1 cup of liquid, and so I'm going to use a different combination in each one with the glutamine and the psyllium. In the vanilla one, I'm going to put the coconut milk. Okay, coconut milk into this one. That's beautiful and rich and creamy. My goodness, that's going to be absolutely delicious. And into the chocolate one with flaxseed, I'm just going to do that one with straight coconut water. So it's going to be lighter, but still just as delicious. Not as calorie dense either. Now, which was the one? This was the one without any sweetness in it. So I'm just going to put 1 drop of the butterscotch stevia into that. It really don't need much. Stevia is so sweet. Next, all we need to do is just mix them up. You could do this in a blender, but it can be just as easily done with a spoon. I'm going to leave that spoon in there because we need to stir regularly. Just mixing those up to make sure that there's no chunks. And what I'll do is I'll come back for the next 5 minutes or so and just keep on giving them a stir so that the chia seeds are suspended throughout. Okay, I've been stirring these chia puddings several times and it's become quite mucilaginous. So we're going to put the lid on to each one We could give it a further shake, but it's very well mixed. So this is the coconut vanilla one. It's going to be delicious. The lid on that one. Give it a bit more of a shake. Make sure they're really well mixed. I just saw a few on the bottom there. Mix them up. Get that all through. And this is the one that I put the stevia in, and it's got the added psyllium in it as well. Make sure that's all mixed up from the bottom. They're ready to go into the fridge.